In 2019, a former resident of Florida embarked on a journey through Google Maps, seeking to locate his former home from approximately 5 years prior. In a stroke of serendipity, he stumbled upon an unusual object nestled within a man-made pond situated directly behind the house. Recognizing the potential significance of this discovery, the previous homeowner decided to reach out to the current owner of the property, setting in motion a sequence of events that would ultimately unravel a long-standing mystery that had persisted for over 2 decades. The former resident, armed with contact information obtained from a neighbor, reached out to Faye via Facebook on August 28, 2019, with an intriguing inquiry. "Does this image resemble a car to you?" Accompanying his message was a screenshot from Google Maps that depicted the distinct silhouette of a submerged vehicle, resting just 10 to 15 meters from the pond's shoreline. Faye, recipient of the message, examined the image and concurred that it indeed appeared to be a car. Eager to learn more, he inquired about the precise location of this submerged vehicle. The former homeowner's response was both astonishing and unsettling. "My friend, it's right behind your house." Despite having spent considerable time in his backyard, tending to plants and landscaping, Faye had never detected any signs of a submerged car in the nearby pond, even during periods of low water level. Upon returning home, Barry wasted no time in scrutinizing the pond's surroundings, desperately attempting to discern whether the submerged car truly existed or if it was a mirage. Regrettably, his efforts from the shoreline yielded no conclusive evidence. Determined to resolve the mystery definitively, Barry contacted a friend who possessed a drone. After launching the drone above the pond, they captured revealing aerial shots, unequivocally confirming the presence of a submerged white car just 50 meters away from Barry's residence. Barry wasted no time and dialed the police, who promptly arrived on the scene that very evening. They cordoned off his entire backyard with yellow crime scene tape, clearly marking the area of interest. Throughout the night, rescue teams and law enforcement diligently labored, and as morning broke, they successfully retrieved the vehicle. It was revealed to be a white 1994 Saturn SL sedan, with the grim discovery of human remains within its confines. Interestingly, it's worth noting that the next generation model of the same car was associated with the disappearance of Mara Murray, a case I mentioned earlier. Subsequently, the car was transported to a designated impound lot, while the skeletal remains were transferred to the Forensic Medical Examination Bureau for identification purposes. Despite conducting DNA analysis, no conclusive matches were found for the remains. However, the vehicle itself provided a crucial lead, as its owner was relatively easy to ascertain. The car, as it happened, belonged to William Moldt, an individual who had mysteriously vanished on November 8, 1997. At the time of his disappearance, William was 40 years old and worked as a mortgage broker. His life was marked by an active lifestyle, frequently necessitating travel for his profession. But how did he end up in the pond? Indeed, the resolution to William's disappearance may be more straightforward than initially apparent. After all, the last known whereabouts of Moldt placed him at a nightclub situated approximately 1 kilometer from where the recovered car was found. Witnesses at the nightclub reported that he appeared visibly intoxicated as he departed for the evening. The last individual to converse with William was his girlfriend. At approximately 9:30 p.m., he placed a call to her, assuring her of his imminent return home. However, despite indulging in a few drinks, Moldt didn't depart from the nightclub until 11 o'clock p.m. Regrettably, his girlfriend was left in the dark regarding his fate, as she tragically passed away in 2009. Presently, there exists a barrier between the pond and the highway capable of impeding any vehicle attempting to enter Granite Isles Pond. However, in 1997, no such protective measure existed, and notably, the house now inhabited by Faye was not even under construction at that time. Its development did not commence until a year later. In essence, the occupants who have resided in this house for the past 2 decades, having seen 4 different owners during this period, were entirely unaware of the tragic incident that occurred in their vicinity. Moreover, they remained oblivious to the silent witnesses lying submerged in the pond. Law enforcement speculates that while driving along Moon Bay Circle, William Moldt likely lost control of his vehicle, ultimately plunging into the man-made pond originally designed to manage excess stormwater. As police spokeswoman Teresa Barber aptly stated, "We will likely never ascertain the exact circumstances surrounding the car and the person at the wheel. All we know is that William Moldt disappeared over 2 decades ago, and now he has been located. Other findings. What's intriguing about this narrative of a submerged car in Florida in 2019 is how it sparked a viral sensation and rapidly captivated the public's attention. This unexpected turn of events prompted enthusiasts to scour Google Maps for intriguing anomalies, and surprisingly, their efforts yielded significant results. In November of that same year, an individual scrutinizing satellite imagery of a pond in Wyoming stumbled upon yet another submerged vehicle. Subsequently, the car was retrieved from the water, revealing a grim discovery in the driver's seat, a human skeleton. By employing dental records, law enforcement successfully identified the deceased as Davy Niles, a 72-year-old man who had gone missing in 2006. The circumstances surrounding Niles' demise remain shrouded in mystery, with uncertainty lingering as to whether he succumbed to natural causes, given his battle with cancer, or if he took his own life. Nevertheless, at the very least, Niles' family was finally able to provide him with a proper burial.